Hello Virgo, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm Black Sheep Tarot, and you'll know that because you're here. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your Mercury retrograde reading for February 2020. So as we know, Mercury retrograde kicks off about 17th of February and goes on through until the 10th of March, but then it does have the kind of wind up phase and then it has the waning phase afterwards as well, so it tends to go for, you know, a month or so. So we're going to find out how this is going to affect our lovely earthy little Virgos. I'm a Pisces myself, so you guys are on my opposite side. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and check out any of your other signs as well. I've got quite a few of those up and I'll have all of them done by the end of the week. I've got Aries through to you guys so far. Alright, first came off the rank. Yowzers. Alright, we're going to see how retrograde's going to affect us, affect you guys, see what we can do to mitigate the issues and any problems that might arise, and see maybe if you're going to just cruise on through. Alright, I'm not doing reversals. I think that Mercury's can be tough enough to deal with without having to deal with reversals as well. Sometimes they can come out okay, but we're not going to worry about that so far. Okay. Virgos, what are you worrying about? Virgos have always got something on their mind. Alright. Moon. I did want to come out with that one, so I'll have that one as a spare. I'm going to run through these guys and then we'll make the story, okay? We have Eight of Swords. Okay, that is like a self-imprisonment. Okay, you could get out, but you're bound. You're feeling bound, you're feeling tired, but it can be an emotional, I know it's air and it's thoughts, but you see that she's standing in the water there, so emotionally you're feeling stuck. And you're feeling stuck because you're fighting, you're defending something that you believe in. The Death card. Now I actually like the Death card. It can look a little macabre, however it is talking about a rebirth and a chance to redo something, and that's all about Mercury retrograde, isn't it? That's all about the redoing, the rebirth, the rethinking. So we definitely like to see the Death card in this reading at the moment too. And then we have the Moon. Now the Moon is generally a Pisces card, and you guys and me, I'm Pisces Sun and I'm Pisces Venus as well. So you guys are the polar opposite to us. Okay, whereas we're watery and Neptunian and kind of nebulous. You guys are dot the I's, cross the T's, Mr. Spreadsheet. We like to have everything in order. And I know Virgos, and I love Virgos because everyone needs a Virgo in their life. And just as a little extra that came out with the Moon, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a good thing because that's a gift from the universe. So that's a financial little jetpack. Jetpack is a word I'm searching for. Alright, I'm going to draw another couple of cards here and then we'll start to piece this little story together, shall we? But it's looking like you guys have a plan. You're hatching a plan to get yourself out of this. And I know Virgos who, despite being earth signs, are very in their thoughts. Very, very in their thoughts. And sometimes not for the good. It can be to the detriment of our earthy earth signs. Right. We have here the King of Cups. Very in the feels. Okay. So this is where this comes in. Okay. You're in the feels. She's in the feels. He's in the feels. You've got the moon, which is all about the feels. Okay. And we have the star, which is our hope, which is our glimmer of hope. This is what we're focusing on to get us through this. So we need to get rid of this. We need to find out what's going on with you Virgos. The King of Cups generally represents a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is a person. It could be an aspect of self. It could be somebody that you're close to. It could just be a vibe. Okay, it's the castle vibe of the thing. There is a lot of water in an earth sign reading. So we're feeling challenged and it's causing some stress. Okay, we're feeling challenged and we're feeling stressed. The moon card is significant because we have just had a full moon just recently. And of course that in conjunction with a Mercury retrograde, it does stir up a lot. It brings up a lot of emotional stuff for everybody. It doesn't matter what sign you are. But my lovely dear Virgoans, you're feeling it at the moment a lot more than most. Now, yours is the first reading I've done that hasn't involved a financial change. Yours is defending yourself against something. Defending your right to feel moody. And that's perfectly fine with me. You have some financial concerns. And this is what this is, and this is what this is, and this is what this is. So finances, I'm feeling, even though I don't necessarily have the cards that would indicate financial instability, I'm an intuitive reader, and that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that we need some hope, and we need a ray of sunshine, and that is that. Okay, our Ace of Pentacles is our ray of sunshine. All right, that big golden disc is what we're focusing on here. Okay, because at the moment you have the waking up at 3 in the morning stressing because Mr. Spreadsheet doesn't have his ducks in a row as much as you would want to. And I completely get that. Because I know that Virgos like to have order. And when you don't have order and things are too much in the feels, it's an uncomfortable bedfellow. Are you defending a decision, a job decision? Are you fighting with yourself? You're fighting with your brain. We are going to take... Alright, I'm just going to draw you another one or two. Alright, we're just going to see, we're going to ask our guides for a way out of this. Excuse me, one moment. We are going to ask our guides, how do our lovely Virgos get out of the feels and out of the head? How do we sort out their issues? Alright, you're really out. I don't really want you though. Alright, more thoughts. Clashy thoughts. Alright. You need to cut through something. Alright. Now, I'm not taking reversals, as I said. So first of all, we draw the Five of Swords, and that's quite a flashy, pointy, not particularly pleasant feeling, and that's where you're at mentally. I think you're feeling pinned and under pressure, and we don't want our Virgos to feel under pressure. We're trying to find a way out of this. We need to cut through what's causing the underlying issue of stress. And there's an emotional, you're in your head and your feels too much, and we need to, and that's not as I said, that's not a comfortable place for Virgos to be. Virgos like their feet firmly planted on the ground. They like to know what's happening, when it's happening, and they like to be in control of that. Not aggressively in control, but they like to know how their day is going to pan out. And at the moment, I'm feeling like you're not feeling like that at all. And we also have the Four of Wands. Now this is what you want. Unfortunately, in this deck, it looks quite dreary, but it's not. See the sun rays at the bottom there? Then the Four of Wands is one of the happiest, although you wouldn't guess it from this, one of the happiest cards in the deck. So Four of Wands is a celebration. It's a coming together. It can be a marriage, it can be engagements, it can be partying, that kind of thing. But I think for you guys, as the last card that I've drawn out for you, this is a win-win. This is finally moving on from feeling that, okay, from feeling like you're having to fight your brain and your thoughts and keeping you awake at night time. They are going, and that's amazing. I was so hoping that you would get something good, and you did, and you've got, look at these. All right. Oh, bless your little hearts. Bless your little Virgo hearts. All right, let's get some spirit guidance here. Alrighty. I'm so happy we ended on the Four of Wands, because it was looking challenging for you guys. Because I know how uncomfortable it makes you feel not to have things compartmentalized. You had a lot of the mental, but not a lot of the eyes dotted side of things. See, being Pisces, I live in this. That's my world, and you live it and you breathe it. As frustrating as it is. Alright. So what brings that about? Something brings that about. You learn to deal with the stress and put it aside, because we have the Death card. We haven't really got into that too much. I think the new moon, we have a new moon coming up, but the full moon that we've just had, it's a great time for manifesting, even though it's past. Why do we have the celebration? What's happening there? Something's happening. There is definitely something coming up. The Ace of Pentacles. A job offer. A win. More money coming in. To settle your brain and your finances and your home life. To stop the feeling of needing to defend, feeling defensive, feeling like you need to owe people an explanation for things. You don't owe anybody anything, yourself included, alright? Life just has a way of working itself out after some difficulties. We all go through it, alright? I drew these for another sign. This is so weird the way this works out. These are so well shuffled. Okay. Mary Magdalene. Okay. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay? Don't let anything stop you, and your Four of Wands moment is right literally around the corner. Gaia. Okay, Gaia is the earth connection. And you can see her, she's holding the earth. right there in her hand. And do we have any other earthy signs? Well, have a look at this. Pentacles are pretty damn earthy, okay? Right up your alley. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. Definitely, because you've been in that and in that and the moon, and they are not grounded. They are watery, and that is mental. That is not grounded. Okay. And that's going to be helped along by the star and that. And you are going to have your moment in the next few weeks, if it hasn't already happened or you don't feel like it's coming up, where there will be a bolt out of the blue, and it will be like a savior moment. It'll be your death card moment, where the ending of strife and suffering and being insecure, feeling insecure, takes a back seat and it buggers off, and you all of a sudden, everything will fall into place. The only thing we're missing from this is the Tower. Which is kind of good, because I don't think you could deal with something that monumental of a shake-up. This is a subtle, more subtle than the Tower. So this is more big hand out of the blue. Someone helps you out. Someone offers you a job. Someone gives you money. Someone gives you a loan, or some form of stability financially that ends this. It ends. This is amazing. I'm so pleased for you, Virgo. The torment and the stress and the strife and the struggle, it just evaporates. And you're left with security and stability. And who could ask more than that? And I think for Mercury retrograde, congratulations, because I think you have won at it. You've beaten the rest of us. And I'm so happy for you guys. Now, that said, please leave a like and a subscribe, and please seriously let me know if this resonates with you guys. Come back, even if it's in a week or two, or whenever you see this, and if it resonates, please leave a comment and let me know some feedback on it, and let me know how you go. I'm rooting for you guys. I really am. As my opposite sign, I feel like you're tugging at my heartstrings right here. And I'm so happy that you've got spirit on side, and you've got a definite silver lining coming for you. And I'm so pleased. Alright guys, have a wonderful Mercury retrograde. Daily readings are up every single day. Please check out those readings. They are timeless, you know, time is an abstract concept. So whenever you come across any of the readings, just have a flick through and just see what you think. I really appreciate all your support. I know I'm a young channel, and I definitely love interacting with all my, you know, my little subscribers there. So you guys are just awesome. So have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll check back in with you very, very shortly to find out how you're going. All right, enjoy, my babies. See you.